So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Come on. 19, stop.
Option play now. He's headed right. He passes the 35. And he's out of bounds past midfield. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Ward off the play fake. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Titans.
They run the counter to Pollard. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd.
Here's Ward. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Oh, stiff arm. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Pollard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's 3rd down and goal.
This is 3rd and goal. Ward. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Darian Porter.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep him out of the end zone. Just keep him to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
on the set.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Richardson throwing to start out. Caught, nice game left side. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0.
Great touch on that pass. You really need 2 things. You need perfect timing and execution to convert a goal line fade. They got both of them.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And they've been able to lean on him in the early goings of this NFL season. He's in the top 5 of the NFL in rushing. First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, Tiger, 19.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Now a toss. It's Pollard. And this route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. On the gun, it's Ward. This is Ridley working the right side. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. 4th down, here's Ward. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Here we go. Press on, lady.
Again, Ward going to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 47-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
And it's
18 Cardinals.
Ward setting to pass. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the touchdown is dropped. end zone, but just couldn't secure it. What a chance for him. That's a rough incompletion to stomach. That one's incomplete over the middle. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Viking 18.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throw it deep down the side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Richardson to throw again. Buying some time right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New set of downs for them from the 46. They give to Pollard from the gun. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down, so they've got 2nd and 14. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, Charger.
Now Ward. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Gonna throw this one. Ward. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Another punt brings Johnny Hekker back to the field. It's fielded at the 14. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pickett set to pass. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. This, our last play of the quarter. We're going for this. His running back catches it downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead to 14-0.
I think he'll take his highlights however. He can get on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Now the Raiders getting set for another 2-point conversion try.
The Raiders will line up.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Has his man. It's Ridley. And the This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Complete to 0.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Gain on the play. First down, Titans.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing now on first down. Ward. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They give on 2nd to Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Pickett to throw. Put some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Pickett. And the Titans rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. And the Raiders line up again to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. This return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down.
think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Third and long for him here. Searches from the pocket. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First down throw here for Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
19, Tiger, 19, push the Eagles, push the Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Left side, caught by Ridley. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Defense showing blitz here. Ward gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On the ground, Pollard. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. The dangerous Darius Davis on the return. And that hit right at the 10 somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Raiders to the receiver Dante Thornton Jr. out and ready for their next series. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Richardson on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. First down throw here from Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just laid it down to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Richardson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He has the touchdown. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Going again, Richardson. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Here's the give to Pollard. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Offense up to the line fast.
33-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 33 on second down. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. goes for the hurry-up offense here. It's going to throw here on third. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Johnny Hekker on down to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He fields it at his 43. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To the air on this first down, Richardson. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And the Titans got it! Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively. Give up a big chunk passing play, but then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
And some excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. First and 10 here. Ward. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Again, Ward going to the air. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what's not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He spins right by him. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Richardson now on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He beams one deep right side. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Incomplete.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ray Diggs.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Headed out right. He's running for it. Forget that it was fourth down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a Vegas first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Richardson back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the
Richardson to throw again. The back grabs it. Touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the Raiders getting set for another two-point conversion try. They'll throw again. Richardson. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All right, Brock, your time with Seattle, and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for two up this big?
Well, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Titans to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Pollard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
First throw for the backup now. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's third down and 12.
Shotgun now for Levis. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
A normal old stop with third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally. An impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Ready?
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That one connects. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
It's a gain of 11. And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Levis. Ridley nicks the ground downfield. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
And the Titans first down.
They'll send their tight end right. Levis now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Pollard. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. It is JTT working off the line, hauling him down there.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Levis. That's Lockett, he brings it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15. 1st down, Tennessee.
Like 13.
Working inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
He's brought down back.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal.
The kick by Ryland is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down.
Here we go.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the sack. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 3rd and goal, and the offense hoping something can finally go right here. Levis, the sneak. And he gets in, touchdown. The Titans put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Will Levis with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point.
Titans 17.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tiger, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback that fade the pressure will get that first down anyway.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. And in for the touchdown. The Raiders trying to end this before the final quarter. And we've never even seen this barrier challenged, or let alone reached, until this season. That's his 60th, yes, 60th touchdown pass of the campaign. And it gives him a mark that even in a league where throwing the football gets the headlines, expect this one to stand for some time into the future. I think we were all expecting to see the kicker there, but up big, they're still adding on with a 2-point conversion.
I think most of us, certainly the purists, would love to see the kicker there. Don't run up and score. But look, in the end, it's also on the other side, too. Stop them from scoring. Don't even let them put the 2-point conversion out. Keep them out of the end zone. You got a little responsibility to have some pride on that side as well.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Levis. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down.
This is Spears heading left. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Adding some insult to injury there. Not only did they jump, but they still gave up a lengthy run, even with the head start, as this one's declined. Running it after the penalty. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
Levis now against the blitz. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They kick the running back in motion. They'll go Levis. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans continuing to fight it, Leaks. Will Levis with the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Titans take 7 points off the deficit. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Chad
All set now
Ryland
for the
to
kickoff.
kick off.
Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how... effective he's been in captaining this offense. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
And the Raiders line up again to go for two. Richardson's going to throw. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth.
62. Titans 24.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30s. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Spears trying this straight ahead. Across the 45 and still going. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
You get that 1st and short, it really does open up the playbook. I mean, you got an opportunity to be aggressive if you want to. But I kind of like that right there. Just stamping it with the 1st down, running it right at him.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving it across the 15. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Levis. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by
The shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it downfield, working the left. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And he will take this in, touchdown. The Raiders throwing 6 more on the blowout. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
And that one's gone. Chad comes more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Spears on the give, headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
They run once more with Spears. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. Third down coming up. From the gun, Levis. He lofts it deep right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way.
Mustang 19.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He puts some power on it deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown. The Raiders are running them out of the building.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now the Raiders getting set for another 2-point conversion try.
Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Chad comes more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did. And that landslide grows bigger still.
Okay, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those 2 went out on the field, like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling, because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
Spears running behind center. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Levis. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Levis to the air now. Ridley makes the grab downfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
And the Titans 1st down.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Levis has him on the quick hitter. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He keeps it himself. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
brings up 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. A handoff to Spears. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Titans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Titans cut into the lead by another point.
Titans 31.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. They're going to pass it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
4th down.
The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this. Going for it on 4th. Richardson. He's throwing deep to the left side. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Running it with Spears. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started.
Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Throwing is Levis. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I try to remind you a time or two, kid, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Trying to find his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
He was defended by Quandre Diggs.
They'll throw again. Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Now Richardson on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Going again, Richardson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And the Raiders line up again to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Richardson to throw again. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face 2nd down. Levis. Out left, and Lockett makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. And that one is through, so take a final point off of what's still a pretty big lead as this game comes to a close. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.